Start her up.
Boom!
Hey! Oh.
How we doing? How we doing? There we go.
GFW trains. We talk about everything mostly.
GFW trains, where we talk about everything but mostly trains. George, what day is it today?
It's Friday.
And what does Friday mean?
It's Friday. Fast Friday!
Fast Friday! Woo! Couple it up. Get him. Look at that.
There we go.
All right. So, welcome everybody. Welcome to Fast Friday. Good to see everybody. We're talking about everything, but mostly trains here. Gonna have a good Fast Friday. We got some awesome matchups here.
Oh, yeah.
So, for those of you that are just tuning in or checking out GFW Trains live stream for the first time, I'm Wally. This is George, otherwise known as GFW Trains, and we've brought in some of the big guns today, folks. We brought in our pal, Angel Garcia.
What's up, everyone?
Angel's visiting us for the first time. So, good to see everybody today. I'm excited. End of the week, George. What do you think?
Yeah, it's Rebecca Black. It's Friday. Gotta get done on Friday.
Friday. Who here has seen Rebecca Black? Have you seen Rebecca Black?
Of course, yeah. Of course.
She got, what, 4 million downvotes? That's pretty solid to get 4 million downvotes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
cool. Well, what do we do on Fast Friday for all those people who are just showing up and watching GFW Trains for the first time?
We race trains.
Yes. And we got some good ones tonight, don't we, Angel?
Yeah, we got
Oh,
some
yeah.
big guns in the game right now.
Yeah, we got
Yep.
some. We got some, probably some good stuff going on here. We've got the big one that everybody is talking about. We actually have two big ones. So we not only have our steam race, we also have our electric race. So, without any further ado, George, let's talk about the main event bouts that we got going on here. Angel, what do you know about the main event bouts?
I don't know much about
Ooh,
anything.
doesn't
But
know much
right
about
now,
anything.
well, what I know is we're going to race two of arguably the biggest engines ever made. And hopefully I'll get much counter argument on that. But, yeah, we got two big engines ready to race. We got 4014 and 4024. I should know that. That's my old engine.
4014, 4024, scooting around the track, going around a little slow. That's what we got going on the track right now, right, George? What are we running?
Oh, yeah. So, currently, hold on. Let me just fix this real
We're
quick.
doing a little walk away. Well, we got a couple of engines going on.
Sorry.
Am I leaving your hands?
So, all right, we got two engines going on right now running around the track. Actually, we got four engines running around the track. That's why George is having a little bit of a problem. We've got on the outside track, we've got the freight hall being pulled by the 4024. And on the inside track, we have our mega lash up, our mega UP lash up. Don't know how many UP fans we have around here, but if you like UP, you like the inside lash up. George, what do we got going on the inside?
So we have 4014 lashed up with 844, and then we have the George Bush Presidential Unit 4141.
You'll see that one going around. We had to pull some strings. We leased some power today. You guys wanted some big boy races, so we leased some power, got some big boy racing out here.
Yeah.
Two classics. We're going to call this one the scrap match.
Yeah, this is
You know what that means, Angel?
No.
It means the loser of the race gets scrapped.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, mine is already scrapped in real life, so...
Yeah, 4024
I don't got anything to lose.
versus 4014. I wonder how that one's going to turn out.
yeah.
But so we've got that race. That's one of the headliners. The other headliner is our electric race. Huh, George? Why don't we talk a little bit about the electric race?
So we've got JLC GG1 right over there. This is a pretty neat one. This was actually the one that ran into the bottom of the Union Station in Washington D.C. It's pretty neat. That's a really neat engine. Love that one to pieces. And then the second one is the Weaver Little Joe. This one is pretty neat too. This is an all brass locomotive. Yeah, it's really nice. I don't know, I think we've run it on a stream once before, but
It's a long time ago.
yeah, this isn't a very we haven't shown this one too much, but yeah, so that's what's going on.
So the Mega Electric versus Mega Steam.
Yeah.
Then we've also got a couple of other really good undercard races going on. That's the main events.
Oh yeah. We've got this one will probably be pretty fun too, but we've got a Baby Hudson, post-war Baby Hudson, 2046. This is a really neat one. This was one of my dad's childhood engines, racing against a 681 turbine. This is another one of my dad's childhood engines. But yeah, this will be an interesting race too.
She's a looker.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
The tenders are amazing. Or I'm not sure. Does the Baby Hudson have a whistle?
It sure does. Get some whistle action in that
Yeah.
race.
Mm-hmm.
And other races we've got. For all you Amtrak fans out there, we got any Amtrak fans in the house?
We've got the this one's gonna be a really cool one. We've got the P40, number 14. This is a Williams locomotive, but I think we converted this one to TMCC, which is really nice. And then we've got a Rail King, -8, which is really neat too. But yeah, those are gonna race against each other. Pretty neat, pretty neat.
And we've got some of the fan favorites here as well. Always have the fan favorites ready to race. George, I saw you working on Blue Rah the other day.
I was working on Blue Rah. Yeah, I
Seen if Blue Rah could come through. We got our house favorites. Everybody's been waiting for this one. They don't want to watch the big boys. They want to see the Red Rocket.
dang, yeah, this one's the favorite, man. It's got somewhere in here. There's a light bulb that
It makes it faster. Makes it faster.
Wait, was that on a stream when that came out?
Jump the edge.
Oh yeah,
Last
and then
week.
the light bulb like came out of the engine. Was that on the stream?
Yep.
Yeah, but it's a
Sounds sturdy. I like it.
We got Blue Rah there.
oh yeah. The spikes have come off though, but we got the flare.
Those spikes weren't railroad compliant.
What is
The flare, on the other hand, was. And
um,
then Angel, you brought some stuff over, didn't you? You brought a racer.
Yeah, I thought it'd be more competitive, but I bought a Rail King F3 unit.
Well, why don't you bring that one
it's a
over?
Santa Fe.
And Angel,
Oh, here we go.
Angel's coming in. And Angel is calling out the house favorite with his F3.
Yeah, it's not happening anymore. But this is it. This is my uncle's train. It's older than I am. I think it's from 1996.
Dang, you're young, dude.
Thank you.
You're young.
I haven't heard that in a while. But yeah, this is it. It hasn't ran in maybe 10 plus years, but we're gonna put it to the test today. See how it does.
Very good, and he's challenged the house
Thomas.
favorite, Thomas. If you beat Thomas, you know you're going to be on the most
Yeah.
disliked list.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
The
grab
most disliked list. Well, hey, it's good to be with everybody. We got, like I said, we got lots of fun coming on here Fast Friday. First, let's see who's in the house. Let's roll through these things. Of course, we got Angel here, hanging out. Thanks for coming with us and hanging out with us, Angel.
My pleasure. Thank you for inviting me.
You bet, you bet. And let's see who else we got here. You got your whistles ready, boys?
Yeah.
Both got whistles. We got special day. We got 2 whistles.
All right.
We got Train Storm PR Marquette Productions in the house. Excited about a 2 big boy race. Randall Ellison just got back from Memphis, and boy, are his arms tired. Good to see you, Randall. Sands is in the house. Yeet. All right, Tim's Trains is always here. As always, good to see you, Tim. Thanks for coming in. Let's see, we got Grandpa George into his house. The OG George Worderick. Cross Anchor Railroads. Cross Anchor just came out with a cool. It just had a live stream yesterday. It was a fun live stream. Trying to He's getting into the live stream business, doing some of that stuff. Got to go over there and check that out. Check out his live streams. Brian and Mike over there. Right on, right on. We got Iron Fox 7. For those of you who haven't seen it, Iron Fox just got himself a
big boy.
A big boy. Pretty cool. Yeah, he's pretty hopped up about that big boy. Rightfully so. It's a neat one. Put out an unboxing video there. Let's see. We got Brian Burns in the house. Brian's got some super excitement about all this UP action here tonight. So Brian also put out a pretty cool video just the other day. Check out his. Let's see here. Rolling through everybody. Brian's not necessarily waiting for that the big boy race. He's waiting for the electric race, because the electric race pits his favorite Pennsylvania Railroad versus Milwaukee Road, and the winner of the electric race versus the steam race, Big Steam versus Big Electric. And we're going to do that at one of our next live streams. We're going to have another guest appearance by one of our good friends and stream followers. Tim Fromm from Tim's Train's going to come in and join us for that. He's going to be helping host the Big Steam versus Big Electric event.
That'll be fun.
All right, we got Ben's Trains in the house, giving us a big howdy. Model Railroad 1225's here. Caleb Irwin's here. Good to see ya. Content Park Deluxe Edition's here. Having troubles with his M1A. Hope you get that worked out, big guy. Let's see here. Who else we got going on? Rolling through here. Trainstorm likes 2 big boys and the 4141, George. Quite the excursion. Actually, it's a 4014, 844, and then the 4041. Yeah, wouldn't that be a cool excursion train to ride behind?
I think so, yeah.
I think it would be, yeah. I don't know. That would be pretty neat, yes.
Right on. Brian's wondering if we got the big boys from Toys R Us.
Yeah,
of course.
We sure did. Sure did.
They're not on
hey,
business.
716 Rail fans in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you. Got lots of UP fans here. That's always good to see. Sam, we need the triplex locomotive to go with all of this big engines that we've got here. I think that would be a cool one to get.
Yeah.
Don't have one yet, but maybe we can get one. So, let's see here. Rolling through here, guys. Trying to catch up. Caleb Irwin. I don't know if we got Caleb Irwin yet, but get in the whistles. We're not stingy with the whistles. Cross Anchor's laying down some money on the GG1 already. George, what's the number on that GG1? Do you remember?
4876.
4876 on that one. That's the one that ran into Washington, D.C. station, down into the station, and that they repaired.
Yes.
So that's a fun story on that. Brian wants to know where the Preto Big Boy is.
It's here.
It's around. Let's see here. Matt K Productions in the house. Good to see you, Matt K. Right on. Grandpa's reminding George, fingers. Must have seen some good stuff there. Good stuff. All right. Red Rocket and the Blue Boy. Iron Fox saying that nobody wants to race against his fast train, the Black Blur. And everyone is happy about Thomas, the #1 tank engine. F. Boosty's here all the way from Argentina. Thanks for coming back. Good to see you the other night. Good to see you back here again. Fun times. It's probably like 11 o'clock at night out there.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be late.
So, 716 Rail fans want to know how you're doing, George?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Good. Trainstorm wants to get an HOMTH Big Boy, but with MTH closing, not sure whether you can pick that up. I bet that stuff's still going to be out there. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, you can get them on eBay. I mean, probably for a couple $100, you know? Not as expensive as the O-scale ones, but I know they're still pretty expensive. Yeah, I know MTH. I've heard a lot of good things about MTH's HO market. So, yeah, we'll have to see how that ends up. And I know that they're making a new TIU for the HO stuff. So, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah.
George has run out of words.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, let's see here. Yep, we're up to speed. We got a couple other guys that we didn't get on here. We got Paul Coker is here from Bradford, Pennsylvania. Double whistle for you there, guys. And Shane's trains. We haven't seen Shane's trains in a while. Good to have you back, Shane. Thanks for swinging by. Brian and Iron Fox are going at it. Iron Fox just got himself a sweet new big boy, so he's doubling down on his big boy love right now and his UP love. And Brian's like a badger backed into a corner with all the UP love going on right now. He's all the UP love. He's for all of you that don't know, Brian and Cross Anchors are two of the biggest Pennsylvania Railroad fans out there. So Brian's when he sees all these big boys and all the big boy love, he's gets his S1 groove on and likes to talk about that S1.
Better be scared, Brian. Better be scared.
So we got two of them, George and Angel. Let's talk about those a little bit. So the 4024 that we've got running around here, the 4024. Tell me a little bit about that engine.
The 4024 is actually the only engine, the only road number out of that we have here that's scrapped. So 4014 and 4004 are still around.
4006 too.
Yeah, 4006. I keep forgetting about it.
Yeah,
4006.
That one's my favorite out of all of them. But yeah, because that was actually the first big boy I'd ever seen. 4006 was the first big boy I'd ever seen in St. Louis. Then the second one I've ever seen was I think in
4017. No, it was you saw Steamtown.
No, I saw the one in Omaha for.
Yeah, that's right.
4023. 4023, yeah. But yeah, this one's a Lionel JLC big boy.
The 4024 is JLC.
4024 is a JLC big boy. But yeah, this one's a trooper, dude. These JLC big boys, I know they run and run and run and run.
Yep, I can testify to that.
Yeah, but
get some close up on those guys. Keep talking, George.
But yeah, this really nice locomotive. Almost like the JLC big boys are harder to find than the Visionline ones, just because everybody's hogging those.
I would definitely say so.
Yeah. But yeah, that JLC big boy has got to be like I don't know, man. I grew up running a JLC big boy, so at my grandpa's house. So the exact same one actually, not the exact same one, but the exact same road number and everything. Just little things that are different with that one. But yeah, that one is just part of. That's what kind of hooked me on trains. That engine. And oh boy. But yeah, that was a really neat one. I don't know, yeah.
Well, I'll take over a little bit since George isn't here right now. But yeah, virtually they appear the same. Very hard to tell apart the Visionline and JLC Big Boy, except for the extra little features that you have in the Vision, like the depleting coal load, the blowdown effect. Yeah, much more like little nitpicky parts on the Visionline.
The thing with the Visionline though is that it has those features which has caused other smaller details on the JLC Big Boy to disappear. So technically the JLC Big Boy is more detailed, if you want to put it that way, or it's more prototypical. But then again, the Visionline's got probably like $1,000 more worth of equipment on the
extra
inside.
Little features on it.
Yeah. Like for example, blowdown, the whistle steam, which I know is like that is pretty cool.
Yep.
But yeah, there's just like when it comes down to it, you can't really tell the difference, other than like the big stuff. Like I think the way you can tell the difference is probably by the headlight and then the whistle. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Little things like that.
But yeah, and then the one my dad's got the camera on right now is the Predo 2 big boy. That is a Visionline big boy. It's number 4004. But yeah, that one's really cool too. That one's got the depleting coal load, whistle steam, and everything.
Yep, all the bells and whistles.
Yeah.
No pun intended, of course. But yep.
Yeah, and then Dad's following the passenger train around to 4014 and 844, and yeah. So
oh, Tim's jumping off. See you, Tim.
See you,
Thanks
Tim.
for stopping in.
But yeah, so then the 4014, well, and the 4004 I know that one's still around. It's at static display at some park.
Cheyenne, right? That's what your dad said, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I'm correct about that.
No, it's at the same place or same city that 4014 is in.
Cheyenne.
Yeah, Cheyenne. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Um,
I should know this is the owner, right?
Yeah. So then the 4014, everybody knows about the 4014. It's a Visionline Big Boy, and it was in. It's the only running Big Boy in the United States right now. So yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, man, that's it. I love this thing to pieces, dude. The same with everything, you know. It's just yeah, I mean, it's really cool, you know. But yeah, from that standpoint, that is the Big Boy tour.
Ooh, no, you're missing one.
I am. Oh,
Which are we missing? All right.
wait.
Oh, the guy hiding in the background.
So this is the
Oh, shoot, sorry.
So basically, that one is the first gen Big Boy. That's the one that caused the lawsuit between Lionel and MTH. I like to call it the Bad Boy because, I mean, that's what it is. But yeah, that one's the first gen Big Boy. Came out quite a few years ago, and yeah, that one is in Missouri. That particular Big Boy is in Missouri. That was the first Big Boy I'd ever seen in person. And the cool part about that one is you're actually able to go inside the cab of it in the National Railway Museum in Missouri. Yeah, so that is that's the fourth Big Boy we got in the layout right now. Yeah. That is
A lot of weight on the rails today.
Oh yeah.
Putting George's layout to the test.
Test, yeah, the bench
All
work,
this
man.
weight.
Let's see. I gotta put
So then the other engine, what you got running here, George?
So we got an 844 going, a Legacy 844. Or any, got a Legacy 844. Yeah, that one is my grandpa's actually, yeah, so that one's my grandpa's, and that one's a really nice one too. That's a recent addition to his collection. But like the Visionline Big Boys, that has a whistle steam effect, and yeah, and then over there, my dad's got the camera on the George Bush 4141, which is a dummy unit, which is nice to run behind the steam engine, so you don't have to worry about like speeds and all. And that 844 runs perfectly with the JLC and Visionline Big Boy, so when lashed up, and then there we are. Hi. Oh boy, never seen two of everything. But yeah. So oh boy, Harry. Here we
Looks
go.
like your grandma stopped in.
Oh hey, Grandma. But yeah, so that's what's going on right now. Interesting. Anyways, but yeah. Oh, looks like we've gone pixels. Well, the waiting game.
Sorry about the pixelization, everybody. If you do me a favor while you're waiting for this to come back, it'll come back shortly. Smash that thumbs up button if you would for me. Hit that. That helps out a lot for us with the stream getting out and reaching other people with the YouTube algorithm. It's extremely helpful. So do me a favor, take a moment, hit that, smash that that thumbs up button. That'd be great. We'd certainly appreciate that. So, all right. Brian wants to run the CC2 over here. That's a cool one as well.
Yeah, that one's cool too, but doesn't like some certain spots on the main line. So it's kind of hard to run on a stream because you have to constantly be next to it. It needs constant care, if that makes sense. It runs well. It just needs it needs the attention while you're running it, and it's kind of hard to do with the stream simultaneously. So yeah, that's kind of why we don't have it on the stream that much. But I do run it a lot, like.
Oh, he runs it a lot. I wish you could see the odometer on that bad boy.
But yeah.
So cool. Well, Angel, I have to apologize to you, buddy. I mean, usually when I have somebody over, I don't like to make them cry.
I already knew where this was going.
I mean, George, I mean, we have visitors, and as your father, I don't want you to get the impression that the right thing to do is to have people cry when they come over.
I didn't even cry when I was born, so
Well, dang.
I'm ready.
Look at you. Look at you. So, George, why don't you show Angel a little bit how to race around this layout? Let's get some of this big steam off and get like right down to brass tacks, what we like to do on Friday. Because on Friday, we like to be fast.
I'm
right?
a fan of racing, so.
Fan of racing, fan of trains. If you're a fan of racing and a fan of trains, you got to be a fan of Fast Friday.
Oh, yeah.
All right, before we begin Fast Friday, I want to ask everybody out there on the stream, we've got 2 of our big feature races. And the feature races are going to be a little bit later. Who do you think is going to win in the Battle of the Big Boys? The Scrap Challenge. 40-14 or 40-24? Who do you think's coming through on that one? And then the other one, who do you think's going to win? The GG1 or the Little Joe? The Battle of the Electrics, the Big Electrics, and the Battle of the Big Steam. Big stuff going on here tonight. All right, all right. So we got Humanity Junction into his house, George. Right on. Well, hey, you know what? Batman over here's got the whistle.
Yes, I do.
Are you Robin today? Batman and Robin? Robin can pick that up later. Humanity says Anita's going to win, George.
Oh, yeah. Anita. If she ever comes down here, yeah.
Oh, my
He's
God.
going to have to race the Santa Fe F3 then.
Yeah.
Yes. Model citizens. I like that, Humanity. He's like, hello, model citizens. Happy Fast Friday. That's an awesome generalized comment, calling everybody model citizens.
I like it. I'm flattered.
Right. All right, George, I'm going to make a suggestion. Why don't you move all of the big boys out to that track all the way on the end, so then everybody can see the races as they go around.
All right, I'm coming around.
Why don't you just stop it there? We can just take it off.
Cross Anchors thinks that GG1 and 40-24 is going to win. I think you're right. I think that's who I got my money on, too. Anybody else disagree? Think that 40-14 is going to come through?
Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, I think that 40-14 is going to be a fair.
Anthony's Hobby Corner is putting his money down on 40-24 as well.
Dang. Well, that's like...
We got some 40-24 love going on here.
I like this.
Brian Burns got some 40-24 love. Nice. And also, I'm sure that he's saying the same. Brian's going to... I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say that Brian's voting for that GG1. He says he likes Weaver, but he wants a GG1. Let me tell you, if you like Weaver, this is probably one of the sweetest Weaver pieces I've ever seen, this Little Joe here. I'm going to have to zoom in on this for everybody that likes Weaver. These 2 electric engines are beautiful, beautiful pieces. Let me see if I can get this going here.
You want me to move Ninja over there?
All right.
Let me take off or turn off the power.
While these guys are doing that, I want to show you this Little Joe. This is really nice. I don't know when it came out. I want to say that this came out about 2007 to 2009.
Clammy hands right
And it's TMCC, runs beautifully. As George said, it's brass, so it's got some really, really beautiful details. And as you can see, the paint on it is just amazing. In fact, to my knowledge, there are only 2 manufacturers that came out with these Little Joes, Weaver and MTH. And the MTH Little Joe had the front end on it was not prototypical of the number on the Little Joe, if I remember correctly. But theirs is a beautiful rendition of that as well. And as you can see, that Little Joe, size-wise, on the other side, is bigger than that scale GG1. And I'm puffing up my chest on that Little Joe here. But that Little Joe, I'm telling you, that one's cool. This is my favorite engine that I've got in my collection. This is my favorite. You just cannot get... I'm afraid that in Wally's world... See what I did there? In Wally's world, you can't get much more beautiful than a scale GG1. This one's a JLC. I want to say that this one came out about 2000. Like this is just a guess. 2012, something like this. It came out in a couple of different colors, and this one is the Brunswick Green 5-stripe. And as we said before, it's the 4876, and the 4876 is probably best known for two reasons. One, the 4876 is on display at the in Baltimore, at the museum in Baltimore, and that's one of the reasons. And then the other one, if I'm not mistaken on that, and the other reason why it is famous is because back during oh gosh, I can't remember the presidents and I can't remember the year, but there was a
Nixon and Jeff. Wasn't
no.
I know this. I know all the presidents.
Angel knows this. All right, I don't know what year it was though,
What's
but
the question? I know all the presidents by
so
heart.
there was an inauguration. I want to say it was in 1930, late 30s, something like that. There was an inauguration of the president. And everybody from the whole United States was traveling to Washington, D.C., and they were traveling in on rail. And I'm sure that
Probably
there's some people here that they can weigh in on that.
Yeah.
And they were traveling in on rail. And right before the inauguration, Angel, GG1 came through, and it lost its brakes as it was coming into the station in Washington.
Yes, I've seen pictures. Yep.
And it lost its brakes, came in right through the station, came into the station, and then fell down into the basement.
Yeah, if you look at pictures, it's pretty astounding.
So,
pretty crazy.
and this is the best part about it. This is my favorite part, Angel, is they didn't take that out of there. They had everybody from all over the United States coming to Washington, D.C. You know what they did instead of taking it out of there?
What they do?
Just put a floor right over the top of it.
Oh.
Left it right in the basement. Put wood over the top of the floor, left the GG1 in the basement. Everybody came in and out during the inauguration, didn't even know it was there.
That's funny.
And
Wow.
after the inauguration was done, they lifted that GG1 out.
And they restored it, right?
And they restored it. Yep.
I didn't know that little part though.
So yeah, for sure. So that's your little 4876 tidbit right there. So cool. Let's see. Lost my train. George has got all of his stuff that he's taken off. So what did you bring to race here? Did you already show this one off there, Angel?
Yeah, this was the for those of you who haven't seen it yet. This is it's a Rail King F3 Santa Fe. It's my uncle's. My uncle is I think he's 28 now, lives in Houston. But I had the pleasure of him letting me borrow it for today. Didn't really tell him I'm going to be running it as hard as I am. But it's 24 years old, I think. It's an older engine. This was the first train I've ever ran, from what I remember.
Ooh.
And he would
Look at
not. He would never let me run it because he was always very possessive about his things and overprotective. But that's the catalyst of how I got into trains, was this little engine right here. So. Yep.
Well, look at that. That's a pretty significant train there.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Does Thomas know this story?
No, he doesn't.
Thomas is the one that's taken on here.
Yeah.
And for those of you that don't know, I have my Thomas, which I made out of a 1666
rat rod
bottom. George calls it the rat rod Thomas. Made it out of a 1666 chassis, and it's got a shilling whistle over the top of it. So that's how I made that one. Yeah, Iron Fox said GG1 is the real life Silver Streak. Anthony's Hobby Corner says, did the NTH version have the auto raising pantograph based on the direction it travels? I thought that it did. I'm not sure about the NTH one, but I know that this one does. The JLC, it's got, and the Visionline one has pantographs that go back and forth based upon the directions that it travels. You can turn them on and turn them off, and generally I keep mine turned off because sometimes they get hung up on stuff. So, right on. And Crossed Anchors was saying it was in 52, the inauguration.
52.
So it was
that's
Eisenhower?
Yep. There you go.
Yep. So Steam is King Productions in the house. We'll get you a whistle as soon as we get going here. And, yeah. So So Humanity says, I miss seeing the logo, so all I can do is make peanut gallery comments. Well, that's good. We'll be able to... are you sure that's all you do is make the peanut gallery comments, Humanity? You're pretty darn good at those comments. All right, so let's do this.
Here, let me move it.
The studio is made for 2 as opposed to 3. So we're trying to work things out here. Let's move this stuff all around. Let's see here. We'll put this guy back up over here. Why don't you run that yours around here? Stretch your legs out a little bit, Angel. Let's see what you're bringing to the table as far as your Fast Friday.
So we're running this guy first. Okay. Well, we're only going to do...
Stretch it out. Help him out here, George. Help him
right
out.
here?
Yeah. Well, let me see if it's going to eat him.
Probably not. It's a little old. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I thought it's even electronic. Bum, 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 bum. So in this corner, we've got a, that's a good fast-looking train you got there. Woo, with a whistle. With a whistle.
What'd I tell you, George? It's looking quick to me now.
Yeah.
So
Quicker
that's,
than earlier.
Yeah, I told you. Now, see, I knew something was up. All right, now it's up to speed. It was running.
We had put it on the track when you got here, and it just was like...
It had some bad gas in it. Apparently, now it's running pretty
got the
hard.
premium now.
it's got premium
It's
fuel.
running pretty hard. I like it now. All right, now I'm excited. Now I think it's gonna beat Thomas now.
Oh,
I think it's gonna beat Thomas.
Angel, them's fighting words right there. Mama Lulu's here. Michael Lindsay's here. Michael Lindsay says that black and orange model engine, I got one of them, and they're really nice. Not sure which one that is.
Black.
You have to zero in on that for us. Humanity's asking where's Angel's GFW shirt. We need to get some GFW merch is what we need to do. We were gifted these shirts by Corey from Ours Trains, so they're special ones for us.
It ain't happening. It's over.
Look at that.
Okay, that's pretty quick. But it'll be. I think it's gonna be close.
Look at that.
I don't know.
Eric Lee likes the little Joe.
Dang. Alrighty.
Mommy Lulu's in the house.
Hey.
Eric Lee's in the house. Eric Lee wants Little Joe to win it all. But if the Little Joe wins, then the Little Joe's got to take on the winner of the 2040 or the 4014 and the 4024 race. So Cross Anchor Railroad says, I was on a walk. Anyone answer why they're called Little Joes? But if nobody else pipes up, I'll tell you why they're called Little Joes. They're neither little nor named Joe, but they were initially made to go to Russia, and they were sold to Joseph Stalin in this, or actually not Russia. They were made so that they could be used in the Soviet Union, and they were sold to Joseph Stalin. I want to say that there was a war. I think they were made in 1939, and the World War II started, and as a result, the Soviet Union didn't buy the engines, and they were repurposed and used in the United States.
Fun fact, the prototype Little Joe is actually overseas right now. It's still in operation.
Did not know that.
Yeah. It's like in some weird country, though. I don't know much about it. But I know that there is one overseas, which is really cool. But, yeah. So,
I don't know.
So Trainstorm PR Marquette Productions says, George, get on that that merch, because if you make a GFW train shirt, he'd definitely get it.
oh, sweet. All right.
Michael Lindsay says, this is the best model train layout I've ever seen. Well, thank you. There's some good ones out there. This one is a functional one. We have a lot of fun with it, and I'm glad we can share it with everybody. Mama Yaya's here. Says, hola, Wally and George. Well, hola, Mama Yaya.
Hey.
And Angel's here with us today. Angel's a good buddy of ours. He lives in the area here, and we invited him to come out and do a Fast Friday with us.
Sweet. Alrighty.
Right. Michael Lindsay's asking, do we have a big boy?
Yes, we do. Of course,
No.
we have plenty of them.
We don't have any big boys.
The funny part about it is that YouTube is censoring the comments. Do you have a big boy?
Wait, there was that one comment the other day, remember?
Someone says, hey, can you show me your big boy?
Yeah.
YouTube censored that one.
Yeah. So we're gonna start the.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, without further ado, we are going to have our first race of Fast Friday. This one is a challenge and a grudge match. We have our champion, our favorite, and your favorite, probably the person that got you, or the train that got you into model trains. Yours, the most useful engine in the world, Thomas, the tank engine. Let's hear it for Thomas, the tank engine. Taking a lap around. Thomas is a speedy one, a house favorite, waiting to claw its way into the same category as Blue Rah and the Red Rocket. And the challenger today, the train that got Angel Garcia into trains. It is the Santa Fe Special.
Yeah. Santa Fe Special. Alrighty.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are ready for our race. Before we begin, I would like to ask everybody, who do you think's going to win? Thomas or the Santa Fe Special? Place your bets. Iron Fox says it's Thomas. He likes Thomas. Sean's Trains in the house. Good to see you, Sean's Trains. Angel brought in, hey, there's some ruckus around here. Anthony's Corner Hobby Model Train says that Angel brought in a sleeper locomotive, playing the underdog. He thinks he's going to smoke Thomas.
Oh, boy.
Let's see here. Iron Fox has got his money on the Super Chief. F. Boosty's got his money on the Super Chief. Northwest Railroad Channel's got his money on Thomas. Humanity's got his money on the Santa Fe. Trainstorm PR Marquette Productions is chanting, Thomas, Thomas, Thomas. Mommy Lulu voting for Thomas. Brian Burns is voting on the snowplow that's next to him.
I'm sure that one's.
Michael Lindsay's got $2 on the Santa Fe. Santa Fe all the way. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, before we begin this race, Cross Anchors is going with the Super Chief. Sean's Trains with the Super Chief. Please do me a favor. Smash that like button. Get us some of those thumbs up before we begin the race. We'll pause. Dramatic pause. One more lap around the racetrack for the challengers. Go ahead. Take a lap.
Can I go?
Yep. Ooh, looks good. Looks good.
Looking close. I don't know.
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. We've got a lot of love for that Super Chief. All right. Now I would like to see a thumbs up from the stream if the fans are ready to see the first race. It's going to be a 2-lap race, racers. A 2-lap race. And we'll begin soon as the fans on the stream are ready. Model Railroader 1225 gets in a last-second vote for Thomas. Michael Lindsay gets a last-second vote for the Santa Fe. Anybody ready to give us a thumbs up on the stream? Give us a thumbs up on the stream. We're waiting. There we go. Nicholas Schnee coming in with a thumbs up. Right on. Thank you, Nicholas. Racers, are you ready? Super Chief Engineer, are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Thomas Engineer, are you ready?
Yeah.
On your marks. Get set. Go.
Oh, it's over. It's over.
And Thomas takes an early spill, and the Super Chief runs around to an easy race.
It's over.
And your winner for the first race is the Super Chief. Here's what I want to know. Here's what I want to know. Does anybody want to see a rematch of that race?
We're going to need a better driver.
Oh. Who wants a rematch? I know I do. Switch tracks.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on.
It's gonna be worse for you, bud.
Chris Lambert wants a new race. Northwest Railroad Channel wants a new race.
What happened to the front end? Got a hot rod going on there?
It's
The rear end came up on it.
That's why it's the rat rod.
All right.
Alrighty.
I don't know. It's not running good. I think right now. I think I ran on nitrous.
I don't think so, but some people are saying we pixelized right at the wrong time.
We get a
So I don't know if
switch.
that's a.
Oh yeah.
All right, and here's what we got to do too. You guys need to stand up when you race.
Okay.
None of this sitting down stuff. What do you think this is? Mamby-pamby world here?
It's Mandy.
All right,
All right. Get her ready.
here we go. We have got our stream on the go. We've got our cameras on the go. Racers. Santa Fe Racer, are you ready?
Yep.
Thomas Racer, are you ready?
Yep.
On your marks. Hold on, I forgot to ask. We need a thumbs up from the stream before we go. Thumbs up on the stream. On your marks. Get set. Go!
Oh yeah. Here we go. Oh no. It's oh no. Come on, come on. Oh.
And Thomas is the winner of the second race. It's even up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Even. Steven.
It was a close one.
One race versus the Santa Fe. One race versus Thomas. It's a close one. It's a close one.
Should we do its best 2 out of 3?
Best 2 out of 3. Who wants a best 2 out of 3? Katarina Kitty Cat's liking Thomas. Getting a go Thomas. Mommy Lulu likes Thomas.
I had it to the floor the whole time.
Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen. This is a good one here. This is a good one. If you haven't already, smash that thumbs button for us. Give me a thumbs up. 1-800-CLY wants some bank turns.
Unleash the nitro on this.
You got Thomas from Randall Ellison. Give us a thumbs up. Who if we want to start the race? Humanity wants to know if the winner gets a new hat, George.
What?
Said Humanity wants to know if the winner gets a new hat.
Oh boy.
All right. Thumbs up here from lots of people. Racers, are you ready? Super Chief Engineer, are you ready?
I'm ready to win.
On your marks. Oh, Thomas Engineer, are you ready?
Yep.
On your marks. Get set. Go!
Spraying it right
Disqualification. That's disqualification. I don't know if you guys have drag raced before, but once you go in someone else's lane, it's over.
See, Adrian, I think that you don't know the rules in our house. You got to put your train back on the track and keep racing it.
What?
Come on, are you a GFW Trains rookie?
Not fair.
Come on.
Oh, and it looks like the Santa Fe Super Chief
Nudge them
edges
by
out Thomas for the best of 3 victory.
That was barely made it.
Barely made it, folks. Barely made it. Woo! That was a good one.
That had me nervous. Wow.
House rules. House rules.
It was a good race.
Well done. Well done. All right. So we have got our first race down. What should we race next, boys? What do you say we get that plow out?
The plow.
The plow might be my slowest engine that I own.
It smoked the last time we ran it. Oh,
the plow just came off. Dang.
Solid.
Let's see, what are they saying about the race?
It's almost a photo finish. Rules.
Almost a photo finish there, boys.
Rules? We don't need no stinking rules.
Right, George was trying to pull one over on Angel just by putting his on and not telling Angel what the house rules were. All right, George, see how fast that Rio Grande goes.
Yikes.
Let's see this one here. Ready? Hold on.
Grinding, man.
Ready?
Jesus.
Scotty, I'm giving her all she's got. Oh my gosh, the plow's already come off. Hold it together. Hold it together. No plow. Oh,
Oh my.
I think it's going to hit something coming through the stations.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Hit a station. The snowplow in the house. So, I am going to write down a number. I am going to write down a number right now. Hold this.
Sure thing.
Show me.
Yep.
I'm going to write down a number. I'm going to tell you why I'm going to write down this number.
Should I film that or no?
No, don't film the number.
Oh, okay.
Don't film the number. But I'm going to write down a number right now on here. Okay? I've written down this number. I'm going to tell you why this number is important. We are going to have a fan's choice race. For all of the people that are on the stream here, I'm going to have everybody guess a number. And whoever is closest to the number gets to choose two engines. And we're going to have a race between those two engines for our fans' choice race, which will be our last race before the Clash of the Titans race with the big boys and the electrics.
Oh boy.
Yep, that should be a good race right there. Should be a good race. All right, so let's get back into this. Angel, you got the camera there?
Yes, sir.
George, pick your poison. Hudson or turbine?
I'm going Hudson.
George is taking the classic Wally favorite. The 2046 Hudson. This one was given to Wally in the year 1982.
Wow. Decades ago.
Decades ago. This was the first post-war train that Wally was ever given.
Wow. Sacred.
Sacred. Want me to tell you the best part of the 2046?
The whistle?
Let's hear that whistle, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. If you don't like that sound, you don't need to be on the live stream, because that is about as good as it gets.
I probably should put some grease in that.
Oh, man. George is saying we need some grease in the old 2046. But not in this one, the Challenger for the 2046. This one I got when I was a little bit older. I think I got this one in the year 1991. Ooh, George, smell that ozone.
Mm.
The 681 turbine. Yes. The 681 turbine has the classic six-wheel Pennsylvania tender. One of the best turbines made by Lionel. Post-war turbines made by Lionel. Let's get this one going. We should get some smoke going on that bad boy.
Oh, it smells
Of course, this is Lionel's finest. So what do you think, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? We've got the turbine. We've got the Hudson. Ooh, we got people all over here. Brian's liking the turbine. Iron Fox is liking the Hudson. Northwest Railroad Channel says Hudson is a classic to Lionel trains. Well, so is that turbine. These are two classics. Two Lionel classics here.
How's this going, George?
I'm almost finished. Okay. It's all This thing's gonna fly now.
George is doing some lubing on his engine. Getting it tweaked out.
Well, it's always good to put some grease on this bad boy when running.
Better be that hot.
Oh boy. That was a close one.
What happened? The sun fall off?
Like,
What is that hanging from the fence?
it's the water shoot. Basically, so like when they were going fast, they scooped up water.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they didn't have to stop.
Didn't know that.
But I think it's just for the whistle too on these.
All right, so Grandpa says it. Grandpa says it depends on who's driving. Apparently, I'm all over the place, Georgie. Let's see here. Who do we got here?
There you go.
James's Trains is back. And James's Train says his big boy challenges the winner. James wants to know if the big boys have raced yet. They haven't raced. We got some of the undercards going. Thomas went down in a hard-fought battle versus Super Chief. Let's see here. Anthony's Hobby Corner says, Hudson getting lubed, the turbine releasing some smoke. I think the odds are in the favor of the Hudson. Grandpa says he thinks it depends on who's keeping the wheels on his track. Katarina Kitty Cat wants to know who won, Thomas or the Santa Fe.
Santa Fe.
The Santa Fe edged out Thomas in the best, winning 2 out of the 3. It's close. All right. Actually, you know what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to start this race with a battle of the whistles, George. Who wants a battle of the whistles? It's an old school, sound system race here. That needs to stop, George. Get this one back here. Let's see who's got the better sound system. If it's 2046 Hudson or the 681. This is going to be a fan vote. Bring it up here. Fan vote to who's got the best one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the first sound system for your hearing is the 2046. And now the Pennsylvania 681. had the best whistle there. They're pretty close. In fact, they were pretty much the same whistle, weren't they, George? Brian votes for the 681. James says my Hudson whistle sounds like a 681, but a bit deeper.
Ooh.
F. Bussy says I'd love to drive those controls. They're like Gomez Adams. Yep.
Yeah.
Says Northwest Railroad Channel says, yeah, the Pennsylvania had a higher pitch. Northwest Railroad Channel says, I vote Hudson all the way. Grandma Neva says, I like the 681 with a little whistle at the end. Sean's Train says he likes the 681 due to having a 2020. Michael McCarville's back again. Thanks for having us with you.
Alrighty.
All right, Nicholas Shee says, GFW trains, you should hook up 2 of the same trains on one track and 2 others on the other track.
I mean, I don't know. I think that'd be kind of hard.
Katarina Kitty Cat says she doesn't think that snowplow is built for speed.
Oh, it is. It is. It's a racing engine.
All right.
Built for crashing. That's
For those of you just showing us up, do me a favor. Smash that thumbs up button. We got 34 likes. I appreciate it. It helps out a lot with us getting the stream out there on the algorithm out to people who haven't seen it now. So if you hit some thumbs up on me, if you haven't already, that'd be great. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream here. Get a little parched. I might need to get some iced tea.
You gotta try some of that iced tea.
Yep. Let's see here. Michael McCarville says, I choose Buckaroo Banzai race car.
Oh, dang. Alrighty.
All right. So we've got thumbs up from F. Boosty. Thumbs up. All right. Hudson, are you ready?
Yeah.
Turbine, are you ready?
Yes.
On your marks. Get set. Go!
Wow.
One lap. And the turbine goes down. The turbine goes down. All right, switching tracks. Turbine to the outer track.
Dang.
Hudson to the inner track.
The New York Central comes in clutch.
Not looking good for the turbine.
The turbine comes in clutch. But I think this turbine has something more to it yet.
I like this baby.
Yes. Hudson, are you ready?
Yep.
Turbine, are you ready?
Yeah.
Race fans, are you ready? Hit a thumbs up on the stream. We'll begin the race as soon as we get a thumbs up. Come on. We got turbine love. We got Hudson love. Where's this going? We got a Hudson. We got a thumbs up from Trainstorm PR Marquette Production. We got a thumbs up from Northwest Railroad Channel. On your marks. Get set. Hold on. Stop the track. On your marks. Get set. Go.
Oh man.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. race number 2. Is that what happened on the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. He's doing that with me with the turbine as well. All right, switch tracks. Rubber match. The rubber match. Katrina Kitty Cat's got a 2046 Hudson. Well, how cool is that? See if that 2046 can come through in the clutch and win the rubber match for match number 3. 2046 did not like that switch, but it's now on the racetrack that it likes best. And the 2046 smoked the 681 on this track in the earlier race. Some track sabotage. People are saying there was some track sabotage that race. Only on the up and up here at GFW Trains. Only on the up and up.
Yeah, that's right. Alrighty.
Let's see here.
Wait, have you ever noticed that this is 6200 on here and this is 681?
Never noticed. Never noticed. All right, here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the rubber match. This 681 versus the Hudson. Are you ready? Give us a thumbs up if you're ready.
Alrighty. Okay.
Got thumbs up. Thumbs up. Turbine love. Thumbs up from Iron Fox. On your marks. Get set. Go! Close. Oh, and the Hudson crosses the line, coasts across the line with the win. The best of 3 rubber match winner, the 2046 Hudson. The Battle of the Classics. 681. 2046. Nice race. Nice race between those classics.
It was a classic race.
Oh. Here you go, George. Just checking in, everybody, with the heavyweight match. Just checking in one more time. Who thinks that the GG1 is going to win? Who thinks the GG1 is going to win? Who thinks that the Weaver is going to come through with a little Joe?
Are we doing that next? Or is that just
No, I'm just asking. Let's see here. James Train says he wants to race the 2055 versus the 2046. His 2055 blew its traction tires. I got a 2055 in the back.
What is that? Is that
Actually, I got a 2056 in the back. It's a baby Hudson.
Oh, it is?
Yep. We used to race the 2056 versus my brother's got a 2056. We allegedly raced the 2046 versus the 2056 all of the time.
Allegedly.
Getting a lot of GG1 love here, except for Iron Fox says he likes the Milwaukee Road. But we're bringing in a couple of classics back here, George. We're going to get...
Oh, boy.
Well, that's over.
Oh, no, it's just beginning. We're going to get Angel back in the game here. Let's see here. Get a couple of these racers. Angel, that's George's racer. You can choose.
Ooh.
We've got this one, an American. We've got the Switch. This is Anita's engine. It's the only one George would allow Anita to have. Let's see what else we got that you can race down here.
Switch.
The Switch. We got your choice of bumper cars.
I'm thinking the.
You can take a house favorite if you'd like. You want to take Blue Rah?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Blue Rah.
Whoa.
This one's crazy. Oh, Bill Cabernis in the house. He wants to see the switch.
Oh boy. We'll have to do that one next. That doesn't sound good.
James Train says, give Anita the 4141. After all, it's not power. Sean Strain's got to go. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with us, Sean. All right, I'll take the camera back here. That's a fast one right there. What's the name of that one, George?
I don't know. This one's kind of like Frankenstein because they had to fix this one.
Frankenstein, the 1681. And if you get close, you can see.
It's Sharpied on.
Oh.
This is a cool little.
Nice.
What this Lionel Jr. George?
Yeah, that's why I bought it actually. I think it's pre-war, but Lionel Jr. But when we got it, it didn't run, and it was all corroded on the bottom. I had to take that off.
Frankenstein versus one of the house favorites. Ooh, the Red Devil.
The Red Devil.
That's a suggestion for the name of that one.
Tasmanian Devil.
The Red Devil. Kid Arena Kitty Cat wants to know if there's something wrong with the Hudson. No, something's right with the Hudson. The Hudson just kicked the turbine's butt. We're moving on to the next race. We've got the house favorite, driven by Angel Blue Rah, straight out of the House of Worderick training camp, driven by the Bob Worderick. All right, racers, take your cars around, or your
That's the only problem with this one. The flanges are so big that they get up on the plastic part and they just go woo.
James Train wants a Texas Special and to light the rockets.
Oh.
Iron Fox says the Red Buller. James Trains wants to know what Alco class it is. Social Studies.
Right.
Bill likes the warm-up lap there. All right, going to get a close-up for these racers. What do you think? If you're just new in the stream, please smash that thumbs up button. We're at 35. Please get us some more. Thank you for everybody that's here watching the stream. Did we name yours yet?
The Red Devil.
The Red Devil, as named by F. Boosty. The Red Devil versus Blue Rah. Race fans, which one's going to win?
Wrapped up, buddy.
You press direction.
Steam and Smoke is asking Bill Cabernis about his live steam engine there. I love that. James Train says he doesn't know who's going to win. Look at these racers up here. They are in focus. In the groove.
It's crawling. Alright.
That's a jump.
Northwest Railroad says Blue Rah, the Blue Alco.
Yeah. For my luck, this thing's just going to go off the end of the table.
All right, race fans. Votes are in. Racers ready. Give us a thumbs up in the live stream. Give us a thumbs up in the live stream.
All right.
Anthony's Corner Copy says that the Red Devil seems to have some pent-up aggression it wants to release. Racers, Red Devil, are you ready?
Yeah.
Blue Rah, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
On your marks. Get set. Go! Devil is really coming through. The Blue Rah is still trying to give it a match. Light the afterburners, Blue Rah, light the afterburners. And the winner is the Red Devil.
Oh, it came off right at the end.
Coming off the track. Coming off the track. All right, racers, switch tracks. The score is Red Devil 1, Blue Rah 0. Red Devil 1, Blue Rah 0. Ladies and gentlemen, for your first feature match, the Big Electrics.
This is
GG1 versus Little Joe.
What's up?
They're in the corner, waiting for the set to go. But before we do, we have our fan challenge. Ooh, look at that thing, that was so fast. That might be the fastest little bugger in the house. Could only stay on the track. Whip that tender right off.
Well, the tender is made out of like soda cans.
Iron Fox says it's a red blur because you can only see it, and it looks like a red blur. Sage. James Trains wants us to crash at the crossover. I don't think that's a good idea.
No.
All right. So, race fans, give us a thumbs up in the stream. Give us a thumbs up to let us know you're ready. Best 2 of 3. 2 laps. Blue Rah versus the Red Devil. We got thumbs up, folks. Cameras get into position. Blue Rah, are you ready?
Yep.
Red Devil, are you ready? On your marks.
Yeah.
Wake up.
Get set. Go.
Oh no.
House rules, George. Oh, he's just waiting.
Oh no. How kind is it?
Oh yeah.
I'm off the rail.
Man, that little red rock, that Red Devil's a flyer. Oh, that Red Devil is definitely in the loop. Ooh. Oh, Blue Rah had it in the bag.
Too top heavy, Wally. Too top heavy. Ooh. Mate, you want to cut the power real quick?
It's a race, folks.
Oh no!
And Red Rocket across the line. Blue Rah. Red Rocket wins 2 of 2 on that one. That's a pretty good race there. What do you think of that one?
Well,
That was pretty good right there, folks. We're coming off the race cam here real quick because I want to come through. We've got 4 more races this evening. We've got the Amtrak race. We've got the fan choice race. And then we've got the big electric race and the big steam race. So, next race we've got is going to be the fans choice race. For those of you who are just coming in, here's how it's going to work. One lucky fan is going to get to choose a train. 2 trains to race by the speedy Angel Garcia and the swift George Worderick to see who wins. But the person who gets to choose it is the person that gets closest to the number that I have written on this board right now. And I am going to go, it says 7:23 on my clock down here. I am going to go until 7:25. And I want the people that are on here to give me a number between 1 and 40. 1 and 40. And whoever gets the number first gets to choose 2 trains. And whoever, if nobody gets the exact number, they get to choose, or the person that's closest to it without going over gets the is the winner. So we'll do that right now. Let's see what we've got. Brian Burns with 15. F. Boosty with 17. Can only put in one number, by the way. Northwest Railroad Channel is 35. Bill Cabernis with 37. Caleb Irwin with 35. Model Railroader 1225 is 20. Iron Fox is 24. Numbers 1 through 40 stuff. 1 through 40. And if somebody else has said the number, the first person who has it goes. So James Trains has got the number 24. Iron Fox, pick another number. Pierre Marquette Productions got a 25. George Worderick with a 2.
Dang.
716 Rail Fan with a 34.
I think we already have a 34.
My clock says 7:25. We'll stop it at when it says 7:26. 1-800 Clyde with a 7. Eric Lee with a 13. James Train switching to number 4. Eric Lee with a 3. Eric Lee, is it a 13 or a 3? You get one choice. 13 or a 3.
Alrighty.
Iron Fox 37. Eric Lee, I'm going to give you one last chance. Are you weighing in with the 13 or are you laying in with the 3? Iron Fox with the 37. Eric Lee is going with a number 3. All right, get him in. I'm going to count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the last comment, there are going to be no more numbers after James Train's comment that says it's 40. Watch it to be 40. So that said, the number that I wrote down on this piece of paper is 14. 14. And the person that was closest without going over was 1-800 Clyde with a 7. 1-800 Clyde with a 7.
Dang.
So 1-800 Clyde, you get to choose. Alrighty. Woo. Get to choose. So think about that. I want you to think. And we'll get on our next race, which is the Amtrak race.
Alrighty. Get the Amtrak. Here, you just want to put this one on the track.
All right. So in this race, we have our Dash 9, our MTH Rail King. Dash 9, Proto Sounds. Actually,
Yeah,
Proto Sound 0.
Proto Sound.
Proto Sound 0. Yes, Eric, you should have stuck with 13. You were close. All right, 1-800 Clyde. You thinking about the trains? Which one you want? Pick 2 trains and we'll race those. Let's see what we got here. We got to get these going. I think it's 1. 14. There we go. Our Genesis versus our Dash 9. 1-800-Clyde says the smallest steamers you got. 040s and 060s. All right, let's see what we've got. How about these two 1-800-Clyde? We've got the American 04 or 440, and we've got the Switch, which may have been something at one time, but is now an 040. Both speedy engines. This would be a good matchup.
Switch.
But I could pick different ones out if you don't like those two. We've got Thomas. That's another one if you want to see Thomas.
Didn't this one win the hill climb?
No. But all right. All right.
Rock.
1-800-Clyde likes this matchup. Good show. Good show. All right, let's get this back over here to the Epic Cam. Nice. Got our race cam going. Oop, the race cam's all blurry. What's wrong there, George?
Just trying to find the E unit.
Focus is locked. How you unlock the focus?
This one would have been a good race against the X unit.
This guy?
Yeah, they're both about the same vintage. There we go. All right.
Who's racing, me or
You and me?
Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Genesis versus Dash 9. Let's see these bad boys take a lap around the race. Lap around the track. That one's kind of top heavy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Who do you think's going to win? Dash 9 or Genesis? Dash 9 or Genesis? Weigh it in. Dash 9 driven by your friend and mine, Angel Garcia. The Genesis driven by the Little Nightmare, George Werderick. By the way, who's driving which big boy?
We'll figure that out.
yeah, probably mine, the old one.
Kenny McGowan says Genesis. F. Boosty says Genesis. James Train says I bet $100 on Genesis. Grandpa says Genesis or whoever gets the inner track. That would be Dash 9. Or Dash 8. Larry Archer in the house. Good to see you, Larry. All right. Before we start this race, if you haven't already, please do me a favor. Get over there and smash that thumbs up button on the stream for us. It does us a good... It helps us out a lot with the YouTube algorithm and getting our stream out to other people who aren't on here. The more that we have, the better it gets out there. So do me a favor, smash the thumbs up button underneath the stream up top. And if you're ready for the race, let us know. F Boosty, thumbs up. Northwest Railroad Channel, thumbs up. Racers, are you ready?
Yep.
Genesis Engineer, are you ready?
Yep.
Yep. Is that me? Oops. Sorry.
Dash 9 Engineer, are you ready?
That's
Yep.
On your marks. Get set. Go!
Oh!
If Dash 9 with a handy lead. Lets out a little burp. Going down around the corner. Danger Garcia's taking it slow. And the Dash 9 with the win. That Genesis comes through close second. Switch tracks, racers.
Can you turn the power off on mine?
Yeah.
Dash 9 with the win.
Should I just loop it around?
What's up?
Should I loop it around, or you want to?
Yeah, you can loop it around.
That inner track might be the good one. Who wants to see the second round? Give me a thumbs up in the stream if you want to see a second round. Genesis Engineer, are you ready?
Yeah!
Dash 9 Engineer, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Oh, what?
That's the second time.
We've got thumbs up in the stream. Racers, to your marks. On your marks. Get set. Go! Ladies and gentlemen, it's coming right down to the end. It's a close one. The Dash 9's in the lead. And Dash 9 with two out of 3. Beating Amtrak's newest powerhouse at Genesis. Whoa, down goes Genesis. Down goes Genesis. That was a good matchup right there. And folks, one more match. This is going to be our fans' choice match. See, we've got Anita's engine. The switch.
They're over there.
Versus George's engine. This one is the Corporal.
The Corporal. I like the Corporal.
All right, you want to drive the Corporal or the switch?
I like the Corporal.
Oh, dang. That was a mistake.
I don't know. It's smooth and fast.
Oh, yeah?
The switch turned off. Did you ever hear the story on why George didn't like this engine? I gotta tell everybody the story. I gotta tell Adrian, I gotta tell everyone at the house why George doesn't like this engine. So when George was growing up, George would throw a fit when he was a little boy every time we tried to give his sister a train because he wanted all the trains. But there was one train that he would allow his sister to have, and that was this one, the switch. And why did George not mind his sister owning this train? Because he didn't think a train should have a big switch on the top. Somebody put a big light switch on this one to turn it on and off, just like a light switch in the house. And George just did not like this train. So it was the only one that he would let his sister, the Santa Fe Queen, have. All right, who's driving what?
What is that called? The Corporal?
The Corporal. The Corporal. All right.
Is that you? Which one? This one.
Who we got? We got bets on the switch. George is driving the switch. And Angel's driving the Corporal. F. Boosty says, what's the voltage for those? They go up to 20 volts. 20 volts on the transformer.
What yours? Yeah.
They're both very fast engines with a high probability that they fly off the track. Kenny McGowan goes with Corporal. Who else we got? Who's liking that switch? Take it around the track once, boys. Show these guys what you got.
Ooh, man, he's fast. Oh!
George is now figuring out the problems with the corporal. Or the switch. The switch is fast. The top hat.
And the E and it's all whacked up too.
All right, let's bring this one around. That was the same problem we had with Thomas. All right, race fans, who is going to win? Switch or the Corporal? Krampus says the Switch. Bill Caberna says the Switch. Trainstorm Pierre Marquette's giving you a thumbs up for your sibling love, George.
They're thinking the Switch is gonna win. I don't know.
Kenny McGowan likes our set of trains and our Godzilla. Well, thank you for that, Kenny. We like our Godzilla around here.
Oh yeah, he's just playing with his model trains.
All right. We got a Switch and we got thumbs up from F Boosty. Corporal, engineer, are you ready?
Yep.
Redson and Rome Model Railroad, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're about ready to start our main event, but before we do, we're on our fans' choice race. Switch versus the Corporal. Thumbs up from the stream.
Yeah.
On your marks. Get set. Go!
Oh, okay, here we go. It's over. Oh man. Okay, the front came off. Oh. Okay.
Folks, they're both down. Corporal's up. Switch is off the track. Corporal's off the track. Switch is going the wrong way. Switch is even. It's not giving a good time. Switch is off the track.
Oh.
And the Corporal comes through for the win. And Switch falls off the track. Corporal with the win. Corporal with the win. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That brings us to our first of our two main events. For those of you that weren't with us, we have two main events. The first one is the Battle of the Big Electrics. Angel, can you hold the...
Sure thing. Where are they at?
And in this corner, wearing the orange trunks with the maroon stripe, all the way from the Soviet Union, Little Joe, the Milwaukee Road's finest. Electricity, pantographs up, race ready.
I put those down because of the station.
And the challenger for the Little Joe. A fan favorite and the house favorite. Wearing Brunswick green trunks with 5 golden stripes. He takes a fall, but he can get right back up. 48-76, GG1.
1-800-Clyde says you need a microphone that falls from the ceiling.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the bout you've all been waiting for. The Battle of the Electrics. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, two of the most beautiful electrics. There goes the Little Joe's horn. There goes the GG1 horn, Battle of the Horns. All right. So what I found, if you just sit back here like this and take it like as it comes through here and comes around here, then the other camera catches it up when it's on, catches it on the back straight. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our fans weighing in. Eric Lee, Milwaukee Road was one of the engines that's near me, so he picking the Milwaukee Road to win. BNSF Freight Train 1980 says, oh man, Milwaukee's Little Joe. I love the Little Joe. Bill Caberna says, Wally, you're having way too much fun. That's what I'm talking about. Anna Ellison says, nice. Love that paint scheme. BNSF Freight Train 1980 says, Pennsylvania Railroad versus Milwaukee Road. 716 Rail Fan says, Milwaukee, nothing can beat that. Eric Lee, Little Joe Love, Little Joe Love. And my dad's having a heart attack watching $2,000 worth of trains race around the track. Think you're having a heart attack now? Wait till the next race. All right, let's take these bad boys around one time around the track. All right, end of the warm-ups. Ooh, listen to the sounds on those bad boys purr. Electric's finest. James Train says, if the poo-poo one wins, I'll punch myself. It might be worth winning right there. All right. F Boosty's going for the GG1. Little Joe. Oh, hold on a second. For our first of our two main events, ladies and gentlemen, please, if you haven't already, smash that thumbs up button. Smash that thumbs up button. Bill Caberna's going with the Joe. Northwest Railroad Channel going with the GG1. James Train says at least the Minimax has F7 style cab. These guys are ready to go. We got a thumbs up from Northwest Railroad Channel. All in, all through. We've got our bets all done. Little Joe, are you ready?
Yeah.
GG1, are you ready? Racers, on your marks. Get set. Go! Come on, baby! Catching up! Catching up! Come on! Some driver error on that GG1. Come on, baby! Yeah! Get Little Joe in the first race! That was driver error on that GG1. I thought I was pushing boost. And I pushed change direction. Oh. Oh no. So much for push and boost. Did you just turn mine off?
Oh, yeah. Here.
Ooh, you gotta get the, everyone likes the double crossover.
Smooth.
You can't get that double crossover on our stream usually.
Nothing smoother than that.
James Train says I'm a noob. All right. All right. Are you ready, race fans? Are you ready? Smash that like button if you haven't already. Smash that like button for us. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Still got some fans going for that GG1. I'm telling you, that GG1 was faster than it looked. It was user error on that one. User error. All right. Anybody changing their mind on who they want to go with? Anybody changing their mind? All right, all in, all through. Thumbs up. Little Joe, are you ready?
Yeah.
GG1, are you ready? On your marks. Get set. Go. That GG1 flying. Now we'll kid off the track there. Ooh, it's having trouble around the corners, but it's got quite the lead. Don't like that inside corner there, does it? Coming through. Let that GG1 with the win. GG1 with the win. All right. George, here's what we're going to have to do. Both of our trains like that inner track. So we're going to flip the tip tinner. Flipping the tip tinner. Flipping the tip tinner. George, are you going to call words or no words on the flip the tip tinner?
I'm calling
Winner gets to choose the track.
Oh, sorry, I said words.
Words. All right. All right. Ready? George chooses words. And it's no words. GG1 chooses inside track. Racers, to your marks. Racers, to your marks. Teddy, I'm glad you're having a good time tonight. So, 1-800 Clyde's asking, what are you flipping? It's the only thing I could find to flip. 1-800 Clyde. It's for our soldering iron. It's a little container that's got tip tinner to retin the tip of the our soldering iron. But it's the only thing I could find. I mean, it doesn't have a quarter, a dime, or a penny. So that's what we
Hold on. I find it goes faster if I turn it around.
That means hurry your butt up, you Soviet red communist commie. Nothing like America in Pennsylvania Railroad. You Milwaukee Road commie. All right. Anybody want to weigh in on the last race? All right, George. Tommy, are you ready?
Yeah.
Pennsylvania DG1, are you ready? Yes. Race fans, on your marks. Get set. Go. Oh! The commie with the... And the GG1! Walks away with the win! Ladies and gentlemen, your electric champion! None other than the 4876 5-stripe Brunswick Green GG1! Taking a victory lap. George is a little down. Rookie mistake. The championship goes awry. But he can't have his head down, ladies and gentlemen. No, he can't have his head down. Because the young racer from Yorkville, Illinois is stepping up for the next race, which is the race of the evening. Our main event. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are now moving on. In one corner, we have JLC's finest. Straight from the Union Pacific. Starting on the outside track. Woo! Ric Flair. Starting on the outside track, ladies and gentlemen. The racers are getting ready. The 4024 Lionel JLC Big Boy. Least power at its finest. Coming into the Worderick stable. Raced by Angel Garcia. For those of you that haven't seen it, it's a beauty. 4884. Drivers of Power. And the challenger, straight from the Visionline stable, Lionel's best engine. Allegedly. The Visionline. 4014. Yes, it is, folks. The battle of the big boys. The race you've all been waiting for if your last name isn't Burns. The big boys. Yes. 4041 versus 4024. JLC versus Visionline. Race fans, it is UP's finest hour. It is the biggest moment in young George's train racing career, and Angel Garcia's rookie on the street in the Woodrick house, but no rookie behind the wheel of the 4024. Let's hear those whistles, boys. Just for the fun of it, let's go one at a time. Let's hear the whistle on the 4024. And let's hear the whistle on the 4014. Oh, 716 says 4014 has got me I'm rooting for the big boy. Well, I'm with you guys. Grandpa George says the Lionel repairman's looking on with anticipation. Uh-oh. Our camera went out here.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we'll get this camera back. There we go. Are the engineers ready? We're both ready behind the wheel. The blowdown goes through. Race fans, who do you think's gonna win? Eric Lee says 4014. Iron Fox says 4014. We got a lot of 4014 love going on here. Stephen Williams in the house says, good evening, gentlemen. Stephen, you came just in time. We have our big boy race. We've got the Visionline Big Boy versus the JLC Big Boy.
Grandpa says, I hope they both start forward.
He also says that the Lionel repairmen are rubbing their hands with glee. All right. If you just got here, please smash that like button for us. That thumbs up button, I would appreciate it. We certainly appreciate it for our main feature race. Our main feature race between the 4014 and the 4024. Charlie's Model Trains just got in the game. All right. Race fans, are you ready? Engineers, are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
On your marks. Get set. Go. On the inside track, the 4014 is go walking away. The 4024 gets its coal load stoked. He's coming back. But the 4014's out in front, laboring hard. 4024 is coming back hard. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a close one. Looks like the 4024 has got a head of steam. Catching up to the 4014 on the inner track. The 4014's got the inside track, the shorter distance. It's a close one here, folks. It's a close one. Looks like the inner track may be the winner, but the 4014's got some steam. It's got some steam, folks. The 4014 slowing down, but the 4024 doesn't have it, doesn't have it. And the 4014 win the win. The 4014 wins the first race. All right, switch track, drivers, switch tracks. Use the crossover. Use the crossover and switch tracks. 4014, driven by young George, starts out. We need some more sounds, boys. Crank up some sounds on those bad boys. Oh, you forgot to switch it.
Okay.
Turn that bad boy up, man. Give me some sounds. That's better. Let's hear the JLC one. Get some sounds on that bad boy. Got sounds on there? Think, good. Back those trains up a little bit. Back them to the other side. Back by the Rio Grande City plow. All right, race fans, are you ready? Anybody wish to change their bets from the 4024 to the 4014 or the 4014 to the 4024? The 4014 is winning 1 race to 0. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button for us. Iron Fox with the 4014.
James's trains is voting for the 844.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's see a thumbs up on the stream to start the race. 4014, are you ready? 4024, are you ready? On your marks, get set, go! 4024 comes out fast. Sizable lead. But the 4014 trying to make up some steam. 4014 looks like it's gaining ground on the 4024. We might not need a third match here, ladies and gentlemen. 4014 is building steam and is leading on the outer track. 4014 slowing down. 4024 is catching up. 4024 has a shorter distance. It looks like it's going to win. Can the 4014 get some speed? Coming across the line. 4024 with the win. 4024 with the win. That brings the match to 1 versus 1. Time for the tip tin, boys. Tip tin time. Going over here to the workbench. They've got it rubbing up. They've got it steamed up. Angel Garcia's the guest. Here's the tip tinner. On one side we have words. On the other side there's nothing. Angel, words or nothing?
I'm picking nothing.
Angel's going with a nothing. And
Oh, who's that?
the result is nothing. Angel, pick your track. Pick your track.
I'm gonna pick the inside. I like it.
4024 with the inside track. 4014 remains on the outside track.
I'm putting smoke deflectors on it, so it goes
He's
faster.
putting smoke deflectors. This is deemed by race control as illegal. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the suspense builds. Our last race of the night. Our last race of the night. We have the rubber match. 4024 with a win with the faster inside track. And we've got 4014 on the outside track. Fans, are you ready?
Make sure the voltage is equal because they're all freaking out about that.
Voltage is equal. Voltage is equalized. On 14 volts. On 14 volts. Race fans, let's get a thumbs up. Racers, are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna win.
4024 to your marks. 4014 to your marks. On your marks. Get set. Go! It's a close one, folks. They're both about equal speed. The inner track is less track. So the 4024 may have on the outside track, it looks like the 4014 is a little bit faster, but it loses ground in the corners. That's a close one, folks. At the end of one lap, 4014 in the lead. is taking out a lead of a half a length. 4024 has the inside track. Picking up some steam, gaining some ground. 4024 has got the long way to go. Looks like it's slowing down. 4014, folks! 4014! The battle of the big boys! The 4014 is victorious! Take a victory lap, 4014. Jackson Kid, welcome. Smash that like button for us. And the victory lap from the 4014. 4014 as it dances by the 4006. Nice and slow around the track. Saying hello to its first gen friend. Coming by the Y3. The SD78 farm. Giving a whistle of appreciation to its friend, the 4004. And she runs out of steam on her victory lap. She got steam. She doesn't have steam. She got steam. Getting around the victory lap there. There we go. And there it is. Your winner. And the runner-up, not to be forgotten, the 4024 with an admirable 2-1 race count. And there you have it, folks.
This is UP 4024. See you tomorrow. Phoenix Drift Dispatcher, 4014.
Well, how fun was that?
Pretty cool.
All right. Well, hey, everybody. Hope you enjoyed those train races as much as we did. We had a good time, didn't we? Come over here, guys. Come over here.
Hello.
We talk about everything, but mostly trains.
Yeah. Yes.
So I hope you enjoyed that as much as we did. We sure had a good time, didn't we?
Yeah, it was really fun. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, had me nervous with all that money on the rails.
Angel didn't want to talk. You should have seen his eyes over there. Big.
Focus. I'm just focusing.
Just focusing. Well, good show. Well, again, thank you everybody for coming out, being part of our stream. We enjoyed having you. We enjoyed doing this. We sure had a good time.
Oh, yeah.
We're not going to be doing a stream this Sunday. We had this set up so we could do it today rather than Sunday. We may try and get back on. We can't do it next Tuesday either. We're going to have to see which days we can do it next week. We might have to come in with a Friday stream because we can't do it on Tuesday or Sunday next week. So maybe next week it'll just be on Friday when we do it. Well, I don't know. It's going to be tough to beat this one. But we do have our grand champion matchup. We're going to have our guest star in 2 weeks. Tim's Train's coming, and he's going to race with us. It's going to be Electric GG1 versus 4014.
Oh, that's not
Big Steam versus Big Electric.
Oh, boy.
Big Steam versus Big Electric. So anyhow, without any further ado, thanks everybody for coming. We'll see you around the roundhouse.
Don't look what you know way out. Bash.
All right. Everybody have a great evening. Thank you so much.